can you sum up what this report is about?
The DRC mapping report recounts almost 600 incidents of very serious violations of human rights law and international humanitarian law that occurred over a 10-year period. It reflects the consequences of long-term instability and conflict in that area. And really, the incidents that have been related to our team are truly appalling. The suffering of civilians that occurred during that period is recorded in the report.
How serious are the crimes it describes?
The crimes are very serious. Of course, it's not a judgment, it's a collection of evidence, and it may point to the commission of crimes such as war crimes, because the laws of war forbid the killing of civilians. It points to crimes against humanity, and in some instances may well amount to genocide. But the report makes clear that it's only a court of law that can determine what crimes have been are suspected of having been committed.
Why is the mapping exercise still relevant, given that it only goes up to 2003?
The mapping of the events that occurred during that 10-year period are significant because the consequences are still evident today. Because these crimes have never been addressed, justice has not been delivered, there has been impunity and lawlessness. So very many rebel groups have cropped up who continue to take the law into their own hands and rape and pillage. A most recent example is the rapes that occurred in eastern DRC in August, over which my office and the Joint Human Rights Office issued a report a few days ago.
So the report is about combating impunity?
The report is about combating impunity in the context of addressing transitional justice. The report makes several recommendations and suggestions, but does not make any decisions for the government or for the people of DRC. It is for them to get together and determine what kind of transitional justice system they would pursue. But one clearly is to have accountability, to bring perpetrators to book.
After an early version of the report was leaked, the focus was mainly on Rwanda. What do you think of that?
I think it was unfortunate that this report was leaked. It prevented us from having a planned release of this report. The unfortunate consequence was that just one aspect of what this massive report addresses received the focus of the press, and that is the incidents that were allegedly committed by the Rwandan armed forces.
Does the report provide a basis for prosecution?
Well, as I said, the report is not a judicial investigation. It is a forerunner to an investigation. It is a collection of evidence. The aim of this report is to end impunity, to advise and recommend transitional justice, relief and mechanisms. It's for the government and for the citizens of DRC to determine the procedures they would adopt. Transitional justice mechanisms seek the achievement of rule of law, justice, peace, and also the prosecution of perpetrators. An end to impunity, an end to the cycle of violence that has been going on in that region.